really turn things back around. Now, Michael coming through with the Zap Quake, and look at this huge value, knocking out the entire 3 o'clock corner with the Eagle Artillery. Now, that's a lot of spell investment and only leaves him 2 freezes, a rage, and an invisibility spell left over. But those could come into really good use for the heroes with just a rage, only 1 rage, for the dragon.
She will, and a matter of time, and here comes the bulk of that attack coming from the 2 o'clock position. See what it can do here with a minute 40 left.
I mean, typically you don't want to have to worry about that, but the Queen was in a position to do it, hanging on to the ability. And regardless, we have a beautiful path cleared and already set. Now the Dragons with a nice, smooth, clean approach here, and that blimp to get straight to the Town Hall is leaving this in a good position. The Queen actually continuing on to take on more defenses down at the bottom. Not for long, but enough at least to take down that Wizard Tower, which could come back into play. These Dragons have a very great push to come through, but look at this. I'm holding my breath as I'm sneaking goblins take down the Town Hall, making sure this time it goes down for Top and I, and indeed it does. The Dragons just with a little bit more cleanup work to do, and as long as they avoid that poison bomb, they're in a good spot. Whoa, there's those rocket leads we've been waiting to see to come in for some of the outside defenses, but as you saw, they come in sweeping fast, but they come crashing down very quickly and weren't able to do quite too much other than pick up that Tesla.
You know, we talked about it before during the pre-show, the fact that with these rocket loons, they take a fair amount of housing space, so we're not going to see a bulk of them, just to try and snipe certain bits and pieces of, you know, the defenses of certain bases, and it did manage to do that though, with that air defense being in place still in a 9 o'clock position.
So Muda has the weight of this war on his shoulders to try and show up and keep that perfect war there and tie up against Repotted Gaming. They don't want to back down now. I mean, it's been too perfect so far. So coming in with a little more drag action, and we've got 2 lightning spells, which will likely be used to help pick off strategically one of the air sweepers so he can get the proper pathing needed for his dragons. But first, making that easy approach. Look at that 1-layer wall break. Queen picks off the Town Hall and gets some great value picked up, because that means he can now use a Stone Slammer to help come in tank and give that reinforcement for the dragons. Yeah, taking an early approach here just to pick that off. Warden ability coming off in the perfect spot, right in the core, where we have the traps, where we have the defending AQ, mixed in with the storages and that multi that needed to go down. One final rage to sweep them out of that, back through to get into the scatter compartment and work along, ideally with the Royal Champion, who just takes a wrong turn. But look at this turn back around. The Drags completely avoid that scatter shot. And this could be a huge problem for Muda, especially.
Only 4 dragons left now. They are slowly getting picked off. I think there's 4. Maybe there's 5 underneath there. But yeah, it looks like there's only 3 left. One of them has over 50% health, but the scatter shot is hitting each and every one of them. Can they get into the dead zone of the scatter shot? I don't think... Oh no, it just about got that dragon, and it will indeed get them. The dragons obviously have that little bit of range. Whoa, can you believe this?
1 million in a dream.
9%. One building separates the entire war.
Still waiting to see some more of those drag riders. We got a taste of it, and I think we
greedy.
I think we just need to see a little bit more. But Lewis is going to disappoint me here, bringing in the dragons. But starting it off with this blizzard, is it enough to take down the Town Hall? It indeed is. And look at that. He even, for safety measure, drops down the final. Oh, whoa. This is not just a blizzard. We've got super archers in there, and this is actually a strategy that I've only recently found out about, is the addition of these super archers in that blimp to get an insane spread of value. So this is what we're actually getting to see here. This is kind of a little cutting edge right now, at least from what I've seen over on Twitter.
And you can see now a bulky attack with the Draglins now just seem to push on through from the 10, 11 o'clock side. And the amount of value they've got in the center, like you've already said, from our super archers, is going to make a massive dividends later on towards the later stages of the attackers. Now, the Queen Unicorn has appeared as well to join in the fray, but still looking pretty damn good so far.
Lewis is very patient with her ability, hanging it on to the very last second, and you can see right there the value of that Seeking Shield, knocking down just about every single defense remaining in its path, bar that one last one that she comes in, knocks out as the drags work through to seal the deal. And look at what he's got, like an entire parade of dragons there. But Synthé with the opportunity to try and keep things moving forward for MCES. They don't want to slip back, coming in with more Electro Drags. Let's see if he can get a better spread out, as we know we're going to see them making their way through into the core here.
Yeah, used a couple of rocket balloons at the top of the base to take down one of the air defense, then used one of them for the Archer Tower alongside a minion. I thought he might have been sending them in towards the air defense to the right of the base, but actually he just wants a little bit of funneling for the heroes to walk down this entire side with the E-Drags moving in. Now, we've already taken a lot of black mines there as the E-Drags were moving in, and I'm a little bit worried because this is almost a repeat of the last attack from MCES.
It is, and he's got a huge chunk moving their way into the town hall, but a couple along the outskirts to help with that cleanup. Now, once he gets past this core, I mean, he's pretty much in the clear, but these E-Drags actually bypass the town hall. Luckily, he's not dropped the Royal Champ, though he might not need to as the E-Drags come back around to try and get the town hall down, but die out before it, and the Warden and Electro Owl clutch it in. But he's got so much backup.
All of the lightning spells crushing down into the town hall at the end look pretty epic, to be honest. I thought he was maybe going to send the RC with the ability to try and just get through the town hall and save some E-Drags, but this is the right call to try and save onto them, I feel, because now he can maybe still get this one. It's pretty close, but it's all about getting to this scatter shot. Is the Dragon Rider enough? It's got a lot of hit points. It will go straight to it, but it's taking quite a bit of damage now. Oh, it's weakened! And it's going to get it, Lady B. Wow!
That Royal Champ Seeking Shield did enough to give this Drag Rider what it needs to secure a 3-star for Synthé, even with the bombs flying as he tries to take out the final structure, being the only one in there. He's able to take that down, but we've got React to try and gain some early ground here by picking up that 3-star, as you mentioned, opening up the Eagle compartment, working the King through, and setting up the path for this Queen charge, pretty much. We've got the King to help section it off. We clear out a little bit more passage along the outside edge with those sneaky goblins. One of the best troops you can use on the outer perimeter, other than a Yeti, to actually help keep your Queen moving along for very little value.
Nice use of the Yeti in order to funnel the mortar, but it will also move in towards the Archer Tower and the Tesla. If he's lucky, just got the Tesla. I really think he wanted the Archer Tower there to funnel the Queen in, but with the jump spell, she's going to have no problem following into the middle of the base.
Definitely not. We've got the blimp to sail through, pick up the Town Hall, which will also help to try and force the Queen along, though she does get a little distracted by the Archer Tower. Quickly sweeps back in to get into the center of the base. This jump is perfect, giving the Queen everything that she needs. It's time to start that Lalo, and he's got plenty of time with kicking that off at about 1:30. This is probably one of the earliest Lalos that I've gotten to see. Most people these days are really forcing their Queen charges for quite some time to pick up the value, and React has just smoothly picked it up within a reasonable amount of time.
Certainly did. I really liked the use of the freeze spell in the center for the defending Queen, but also the sweeper, which was pushing the healers back. The Archer Queen is just staying alive, so the ability is used. Meanwhile, the Lalo is sweeping around the bottom area, but the balloons have taken a massive hit here. He has to be careful with the freeze. Fortunately, the Wizard Tower is onto the small pack of loons. He has to be careful with the scatter shot. One hit onto the balloons. Perfect timing with the freeze.
That was stunning. He got it just as that scatter shot was ready to kick back and fire away. Royal Champ sneaking just under those loons to help seal the deal here with 24 seconds left to go. An extra loon in the pocket to help with cleanup, which is a very smart move, I might add. How many times have you seen a player get in a situation where they come down to time and they need just one extra troop? So we've got Remio to try and see if he can do that. Keep it going by dropping in the blizzard. And I'm telling you, you hold your breath on the...
There we go.
You hold your breath on the sneaky goblins. I hold it on these blizzards for the town halls because those traps can really destroy.
Yeah, because you're totally right. Normally the super wizards, you want to pop away from the town hall so they can reach it, but they do not get impacted by the giga bomb. So in this scenario, misses the single target Inferno, which he did want to take down. However, I believe it's not the end of the world there. The town hall and the clan castle lure were the main things, like you said, and he's able to save onto an invisibility spell. So who knows? Maybe the Royal Champion can just move on over there and finish it off anyway. I am sure if anybody can adapt, Remio is one of those players that he just always seems to come up with attack strategies that I could never even dream of.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried because the Queen working her way towards that single targeting Inferno means we might need to see an ability forced earlier than intended, and again, not picking up exactly what was wanted, but the Royal Champ doing some superb work. King working along as well. He with the invisibility spell here. Is it going to allow him to get out the eagle? No, because the Queen actually still distracts him. Just a couple more shots.
Is it? Is it? Oh, what?
So the King taking that down is exactly what Remio needs. But again, we saw the Queen forcing her ability early. I gotta say, not picking up the intended path from the Queen. He still has this insanely beautiful path remaining for his Lalo. A little bit widespread at the start, but will converge together in towards that multi-targeting Inferno section with the Warden popping off the ability not only to help them get past the spread out beams there, but to get past the scatter shot here as well.
Just incredible to stay calm and use the invisibility spells the way he did. Look at the unicorn as well, just chasing those loons. I got you. I've got you. As they move across, it's not even going to matter. He has so many of them. How can the attack start off so wrong and Remio can finish it so right? There's literally so many balloons, headhunter, lava pups, minions, everything left over.